been able to play in training camp yet, but I heard of a lot of culture, the coaches, the players, everybody's excited and ready to play, and people playing really well. So I'm really excited to get back on the court.
And last question, how did your overseas play and then your off season kind of gear you up for this year? I have you as my MVP for this year. That's just me.
I appreciate you. But I don't know. I mean, just, being able to play, stay sharp. Like I just, finished the season, I guess a couple of weeks ago. So I've been playing for a while. So, whenever I get back on the course, I hopefully I don't miss a beat. I just keep at it. But, playing overseas, it definitely, helps you. It keeps you sharp while you're not in the WNBA. And, it's time to get back out there with WNBA.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much, Dorothy. Next, we're going to go to Danny Barlavi. Danny, go ahead and ask your question.
Hey, Arike, good to speak with you again. This is Danny Barlavi from Venus Sports and Winsider. Just a little bit more on playing overseas for Kursk. I was wondering if you could speak a little bit specifically about facing off against UMMC, Ekaterinburg. Y'all played against them twice in the last couple of months, both in EuroLeague and in the Russian playoffs. Obviously it's a very talented roster for UMMC. So, I was wondering what you took away from those matchups, what you learned from them.
I mean, it's basketball. I play against those players in the WNBA, and now they're just, all on one team, that's really, that's probably one of the best teams in the world. Like you'll never have that in the WNBA, and they don't have that overseas either. So it's fun playing against those players. It gets you ready to play against them again in the summer. But it's always fun. They're a competitive team. You get to play against some of the greatest players in the world, and I just like it. It's a challenge, of course.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Arike. Thank you, Danny. Next, we're going to go to B. Terrell. Terrell, go ahead and ask your question.
I'll be seeing your tweets.
Uh-oh. I hope that's a good thing.
I see. Yeah, I think I see good things.
Okay, good.
Supporting
good
me.
Good shot. All right, so I'm B. Terrell with Made for the W. You've been on our top 10 sneakerhead list previously. So what kind of heat you pulling out this season to go ahead and stay there or possibly take that first spot?
Hey, I'm trying to, take a couple little steps. I took a step from rookie year to to last year. Now I'm trying to take 3 steps. So I just had a pack touchdown, like 6 Kobe's. So, I'm about to be in some Kobe's some more this year. Giannis, he's coming out with a new shoe. I'm going to be rocking that too. So I'm excited. I'm going to have some heat for sure.
Okay.
Top 3. That's
hopefully top 3? Okay, bet. So now you just got the new crib. What that sneaker room looking like? What that shoe closet?
It's looking real nice. I'm gonna have to show y'all when I finish, but it's looking good. So stay tuned.
All right, just let us know. We'll definitely do an unboxing or a closet walkthrough with you. Okay?
Sure.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you very much. Next, we're gonna go to Ron Thulin. Ron, go ahead and ask your question.
Hi, Arike. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Do you see a change in how much you have the ball in your hand as far as playing point guard or the majority of the time at the 2 guard? Do you see any change in philosophy this year on that?
I think I see it, about the same as last year. I played 2 guard, obviously rookie year, I had to play point guard, but now we have some great point guards last year and this year. So I see myself at the 2 guard for sure. Obviously, if I get the rebound, I'm not hesitant to bring the ball up, but, I'm gonna let the point guards do their job and I'm gonna stay on the wing.
All right, great. Thank you very much, Ron. Next, we're going to go to Jack Maloney. Jack, go ahead and ask your question.
Hey, Arike. I know you haven't had, much of a training camp yet, but I was curious if you had any impressions of the new ball and just how it might be different from the last one.
Yeah, the first time, I worked out and shot with the ball, like I dribbled and the ball went almost to the sky, but I'm getting used to it. And I loved Wilson in college. So, that's basically a college ball, just a WNBA. So, I'm excited to get used to it a little bit more, but I like the feel for sure. I like the grip and I'm excited to play with it.
Do you think that it's going to have any impact on, just the season in general, just everyone having to get used to a new ball?
I think that's really what training camp was for people. So if they can't get used to it in 2-3 weeks, then they might as well just go ahead and get off the court because it's been a long time.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Jack. Next, we're going to go to Maggie. Maggie Hendricks, go ahead and ask your question.
Hi, Arike. I'm wondering, obviously your first 2 years, you were the youngster on the team, but now you have a lot of young players. How do you see your role, if your role has changed, and how do you see your role this season, like as a leader?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely look to myself as a leader, and I know the coaching staff, BJ and I have had a lot of conversations over this past year, since she's been coaching. She's definitely looking for me to be a leader, but, I'm one of the couple players that are back, and I know a lot about Dallas, and obviously we have a new coaching staff, but still just the league in general. I think I've been able to establish myself to be comfortable and be able to share what I know and try to be vocal for people who need help. So that's definitely my goal, lead by example, lead by, voice, and, just be there for anybody who has any questions, and just, show the way with how I work.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Maggie. And then next we're going to go to Champale. Champale, go ahead and ask your question.
Hi, Arike. Champale from Girls Got Game. I want to jump back to the shoe game for a minute. So if you could pick like your top 3, what are your top 3 like go-to sneakers?
I would say like specifics or like style, because I think my number one go-to is Dunks right now. I'm loving all the colors, all the flavors of Dunks.
I noticed that.
Yeah, no, the Dunks have been like, I got my first pair and now I'm at like 10. Like once I start liking something, that's all I want. So I'm a big Dunk fan right now. And obviously, obviously ones are always, go to. I have a lot of those in my closet. Those are my favorite. And then, so I say Dunks, ones, and then slides. Like if I'm not in that, I'm literally in some slides, period. So those 3.
Nike slides, Adidas slides, Yeezys.
I'm team Nike. I'm sorry, with Nike is Nike slides all day.
And then my second question for you. So hands down, you have like the best drip in the WNBA. What kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like what what inspires you like when you're getting ready, when you're like, okay, is it based off of your mood? What creates the vibe for your outfit?
I think I start at the shoes. Like I look at my shoes like, okay, what shoes do I want to wear today? And then I go to the closet and try to, match off that. And just, I look at a lot, social media. I see stuff. I'm like, I might try to, kind of go off that style. But then my brother, like I got really into shoes and fashion because my older brother, like he's one of the most stylish people I know. So, any outfit I wear, he helped me with. Like I wear it, I put it together. We'll talk about it. Like we really probably take it a little bit too serious. Like we'll be chatting for like 30, 40 minutes, picking outfits, like do this, change this, but I'm glad I have them. So, we collaborate, we get the outfits together and then the pictures come.
I love it. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, thank you very much. Next, we're going to go to Drew Ivory. Drew, go ahead and ask your questions.
Arike, what do you remember about your first media day in Dallas?
It was long. Like I was sweating, asking a whole bunch of questions about everything. But it was long. I think I just remember the length. It was long, but it was cool.
Did you get any off the wall questions back then?
My memory is honestly so terrible. So who knows? Probably.
I don't know if you saw this when it came out, but the 2019 All-Star Game video where they got asked all types of questions during that weekend. Whether you saw that or not, I'm going to bring those questions to you right now. So instead of the daily, practice questions, hey, what are you doing in tomorrow's game, blah, blah, blah. I want to bring media day to the forefront. All right. First question. Do penguins have knees?
No.
You sure? Yeah. Final question. Final answer.
They do.
They got knees? Where? Where they at? Where the knees at? They be waddling all the time.
Hey.
Okay. Hey, I'm going with your answer. If they got knees, they got knees. Is catfish seafood?
Catfish. Seafood. No.
Hey, I'm going with that too. I don't know the answers. I'm just seeing what you know. If you take a lasagna and put it on top of another lasagna, does that make it one big lasagna or 2 lasagnas?
That's one lasagna. They already stacked, so you just add another layer.
There you go. Good answer. Who closes the door on the bus when the bus driver gets off?
That's interesting. He must got a little remote or something. I don't know. Or time jump off before it close. Who knows?
Around here, when we got the cheaper buses, I think they got a little handle on the outside of the door that you can pull. I
Makes
don't
sense.
know, but I don't know. Bus drivers are crazy. Why doesn't glue stick to the inside of a glue bottle?
You got me with that one.
Hey, stumped her on one of them. Do you think sand is called sand because it's in between the sea and the land?
Wow. Wow.
Hey,
Crazy. Yes, I'm gonna go with that. That makes total
hey.
sense.
And lastly, do you think a hot dog is a sandwich?
Essentially, yes. Honestly,
Okay.
I mean, what
We,
defines a sandwich? Like, the little edge at the bottom of the hot
hey,
dog. Is that?
it's your definition. I
I,
don't know.
I say no. Just
Okay. You think a hot dog more taco because of the two sides and how it? I don't know.
nah. I think it's just a hot dog.
Thank you, Rika.
No problem.
Thank you very much, Drew. Do we have any other questions for Arike? All right, back to Drew Ivory. Drew, do you have another question?
You thought.
Talk to me.
All right, I'll ask a basketball question. Okay, how did everything that went on last season? The whole situation, the no fans in the stands, and everything that went into last season. How did last season and its aspects prepare you for this season?
I think, just I guess with the fans, it's only gonna be, at a certain capacity. So not expecting too much. Like obviously, usually night in, night out, fans all over WNBA come out and support. So I think you're used to having nobody. So now just having a little bit is gonna be, good for us. And it'll probably make it a little bit, not probably, it will make it a little bit more exciting. But even if it's not that many people, I think we'll be okay because we just played a whole season doing it. So I think it just, prepared us for whatever's to come, whether they change, the rules, make it no fans, make it more fans. I think we'll be ready to adjust to whatever.
And that Dallas crowd is loud, so even if it's half capacity, you'll be able to hear them.
Facts. I love that.